Hello everyone, my name is Lanso90 and welcome back to Let's Play Banished. Let's see where we left off. We just made it through our first winter. Doing okay. We're not thriving yet, but we're getting by. Working on making the herbalist hut out here. The herbalist hut is really nice, by the way, because it brings in like 4 different food types just on its own. And the more food types your people have, the healthier they are. So it's going to help us a lot. Unfortunately, it does mean ever more of our laborers will be assigned to jobs. Ooh, oh, we had a snow there for like half a second. Let's get the rest of these trees in this valley out. Between it and the fishing dock, we should have enough food to get by. I might also need a hunting lodge as well. I have a decent supply of resources right now too, which is kind of interesting. Our health was down to 4. If we can get the herbalist hut built, we can get that back up to 4.5. Only gonna put 2 people on that job. Sorry, I had a phone call. Should have paused the game, but I forgot to. I don't think anything happened though. Get this herbalist hut built, that'll be great. Also build a road. Right along there. See, they're already getting quite a bit of food brought in. Not a whole lot, but enough to get by. Well, enough to get us to an actual surplus of food now, which is nice. Maybe not a constant surplus, but we don't seem to be hitting 0 like we were before. Oh, never mind, we just hit 0. We need to get a hunting lodge up too. Let's take a person on this. Luckily, we only need 1 person to run the herbalist shop. I don't know why. But the herbalist is extremely efficient in his job. Okay, now we're only down to 2 laborers and 2 builders. We need more houses now. I know we need more houses because, well, our families need to expand, so we need more people. We have a bunch of jobs coming up where we need like 4 people working on each one, so we need to break the families up. That sounded evil. This road almost made it across. Can't make it any better though. Can't get that tunnel to build there. Oh well. Each new house we build though is going to put more pressure on needing firewood, which is going to cut down our wood supply, which is going to make it harder to build new buildings. Uh-oh, the reserve of tools is low. I shouldn't have waited this long. Need a blacksmith right now. Right now. Build him right across from this stockpile. I hope we can get this done in time. It's pretty imperative we get that built. If we run out of tools, our laborers will work slower. In particular, if everyone runs out of tools, it might end up that our blacksmith doesn't have a tool. And if he doesn't have a tool, it takes him a long time to build tools. And without tools, we just almost can't build structures at all. It takes so long. I think we have enough time to get it done, though. It helps that we're right next to the supply stockpile right there. People only had to pivot in place to place resources on the blacksmith. Where's the blacksmith? I shouldn't have built that road. Now the people are going to be busy doing things I don't really want them to be doing. All I want is the blacksmith to be built. He'll turn iron and wood into tools. I have someone living on their own. That's a little bit unfortunate. Hopefully one of the children will grow up and move in with that person. Uh-oh, it's winter. Oh wait, it's autumn. Ah, it's an early snow. Ouch. Ow. I didn't want to assign that woodcutter. We're only down to one laborer. This means we're basically going to get no more resources because that laborer has to be a blacksmith. So we can't build anything because we don't have any resources, so we'll make our builders laborers and tell them to go gather resources. We need stone. Tell them to gather everything that's nearby. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hopefully I can mute my mic in time. Okay, I pulled it off. I think I muted my mic in time. So, tools. Oh wait, someone grew up. I have a third laborer in it. This laborer does not have a tool. It's going to take him forever to mine that stone right there. Should I just leave them all as laborers for now? It seems like a good idea until our tool crisis is fixed, at least. Need to get more stone anyway, because I think we really need to get the schoolhouse built next. Which is going to take a lot of stone. Excuse me. Crap, we need a tailor too. Over there. Find a good spot to put the hunting cabin. Somewhere where a lot of deer will be. I think just with these houses is the best we can little bit back. Here. Because we need deer for their hives so we can make clothes. Almost that was. We have enough tools for now. Yeah, our health went back up for having purpose. I think health pretty much just determines how long everyone's gonna live. It got pretty low around this time on my game I tried to record the audio was broken on. And people died at a pretty young age. I think we're pretty much avoiding that this time. Seems to be fun. I guess that I can foresee at least. Wish they'd grab those tools out of the blacksmith. There's some just laying there. They're built. I think it's all but impossible to get your average health completely maxed out. I've seen some people play this game for quite some time and never reach it. I think you have to have absolutely every food source in order to do it. There's a ton of food resources. And then everyone in your town would also have to have access to all those resources. And by then you have a pretty huge town. You gotta quit, woodcutter. There's these trees over here because they're kind of useless. So you can get this hunting cabin built because we're down to our last clothing. I think they can last without clothing for like 2 years. I don't really want to test it though. I think they can do it indefinitely, really, but they have to go back to their homes more often to warm up. Which means basically these places out here want to be serviced in winter, which would be pain. Another weird thing you have to balance, well, I guess it makes sense for them, but you have to carefully balance the distance between the houses and the workplace and the houses from the storage barn. The closer they are to the storage barn, the faster they can get their food and stuff to their houses. The closer they are to work, the further they don't have to travel home and work all the time. So it's a delicate balance. That's why my houses are focused over on this edge of the town instead of like over here or something. All of our jobs are over here right now. Anyone gonna get this built? Like, seriously, not doing anything. Builders. What are you doing? Resources. Resources. Okay, they're bringing resources to the building. I don't know what made it. Because I had to take so long to do that. Whatever. We have no wood at all. I guess we didn't have enough wood, or they weren't building. I pretty much have these trees exactly designated. Exactly designated the ones that we can actually cut down. Oh, there's some up on this hill that we can get without encroaching on our territory. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, let's slow down time for a second. 54% complete. A decent amount of food. And a little bit of firewood. Should get us through the winter. Medicine, that's never a problem. There's always enough herbs. Clothing's gonna be a problem here soon. But that's what we're working on. Fortunately, it's a multi-step prop. Oops, I just got rid of our... There we go. Unfortunately, it's a multi-step problem because we have to get this built, the hunting cabin. Then we have to put people on the hunting cabin. Then they have to kill deer, and then they need to bring the leather to the storage house. Then we have to build a tailor. We have to put a person in the tailor shop, and they have to get the leather, and then they got turned into clothes. So, long process to get the clothes going. Okay, we have this place down, so I can see where its influence is too. So we can harvest the trees up here too without encroaching on their territory. $69. Sorry, I had to. It had to be done. Okay, we have the hunting cabin. Unfortunately, the hunting cabin actually kind of sucks as a food source because it's dependent on deer being in the territory, and the deer move around all the time. Right now, there's some in there, so we might be all right. But it tends to generate no more than like 360 a year. So it's generating quite a bit per year. So it's generating 1,000 a year. Okay, the next thing we need to build though is the that's mostly just wood though, that was more stone. Doesn't really matter where we place this. We'll place it here. The only person who has to walk to it basically is the teacher. Because the kids don't do anything anyway, so... Well, I might take that back. I think they might move resources sometimes. Not very often, though. Did you kill a deer yet? Nope. Yeah, they're really slow with killing the deer. See, they seem to like walking. Something like that. Get them a little bit closer to the places they need to go. I only have one labor. Yeah, we definitely need some people because having a little bit of a hard time managing everyone. Okay, good. Someone just screw up. Unfortunately, everyone is uneducated. Okay, 2 people just... Wow. If you don't educate them, they become laborers at age 10. But if you do educate them, it's like age 16. So I'm just kind of assuming that it's worth it, actually, that it's worth educating them. It might not be. We're gonna build a road like this. Because we want some houses that are gonna be close to this Forester's Lodge once it's done. Did we get any deer yet? No deer. See, when they don't get the deer, it's basically like having 2 laborers who aren't doing anything at all. Which really, 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 really sucks. Wow, we have a lot of laborers. A bunch of people grew up all at once. There might have been the children that moved in with the town when it first came. Or maybe when I first built the houses, they instantly had kids. Okay. Teacher time. A couple of houses. These are probably going to be mostly foresters and the teacher, most likely. Or whoever works at these, maybe. We actually have a good surplus of food now. Yay, the honey cabin got some stuff. Unfortunately, it takes quite a bit of leather to actually start making clothes. But like I said, I think we can go without clothes for some time before it becomes an actual problem. We're gonna need a wood cutter. Winter is coming. I have a bit of a zone right between these two areas I could harvest stuff from too if I had to. What we're gonna want to do eventually, I'm not sure I want to do it anytime soon. Maybe I do, I'm not quite sure. So we want to build a bridge over here. Mainly, the reason is there's a bunch of resources over here we can just mine and not have to worry about, oh gosh, everyone needs firewood. Where I have someone on the task. We also need to get a trade dock built, but I don't really have anything to sell, and I know the trade dock takes a lot to build. Builders aren't doing anything right now, though, so I think we'll unpause the Forester's Lodge. The Forester's Lodge, by the way, is going to be a more or less infinite supply of wood. It's not as fast as chopping trees down manually, but we need it for long-term survivability. Obviously, the resources in the map are limited. Food is low. No, reserve of food is just fine. It's 10 venison, 19 onions and some fish. It's good enough, okay? People need to quit complaining about how unhealthy their diets are. There's no students. But I don't really want to unassign the teacher. I think they have to reach a certain age before they can be students. So most of our kids must be really young right now. Luckily our houses seem pretty balanced out. I usually run into a problem where I have too many, it's gonna sound mean to say it, but I have too many old people. And that's basically just a problem of not building houses fast enough. So I did my best to build a little bit quicker this time. Okay, the woodcutter needs to quit because we're just not keeping up. I need wood for other things right now. Okay, so I think we determined that the zone these two don't touch is like right here. Yeah, we're gonna have to build that bridge over here soon. We need a nearby forest that we can just chop down without worrying about disrupting the environment. More I play this, the more evil I seem to become. Wow, we have a lot of people who just got born, or a lot of kids who just got born. Still have a decent amount of tools. How much leather do we got? 10? Okay, let's slow down time for a second. Forester's Lodge. We are running into the wood crisis. I think I'm going to let these people chop down the area I designated first before I put the wood choppers down. Because after I do that, we're not going to have many people left because I have to assign like 4 people to it to make it actually bring in enough wood to be useful. So I want to get the maximum use out of my laborers right now while I can. We need to build the tailor. I need a tailor. Because I ripped my pants. Dated SpongeBob reference. For those that don't. So in an ideal world, we'll get this wood harvested. Oh man, we're probably running way over time. I just realized that. Okay, so ideal world, we get this wood harvested. We build the tailor and we build a bridge. Then we get more resources from over there. But that'll be in the next episode. Until then, I hope you all have a good day.